Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Luke Monster back again with another action figure review. Today I will be reviewing the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And before I do get into the review, I just like to say on the channel, I'm doing a giveaway at 500 subs. I'm giving away a Camino Clone Trooper. And I finally got this guy in the mail, so this is the actual copy. I am giving away. It is sealed and ready to ship at 500 subs, but you do have to be subscribed to enter in the giveaway. And I was lucky enough to pick up 2 ARC Trooper 3 packs, so at 1,000 subs, I'm giving away that as well. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel to enter in the giveaway, and on to the review. So this is the Black Series Mandalorian in Beskar armor. The outside of the box looks amazing. It has like the new style box with like the wedged edge and all, and it says Star Wars The Mandalorian on it, down in that brownish orange color, and amazing artwork on the side. I love that. Looks really good. The back has a bio. You can pause and read it, and then the same artwork on the side. It is #1 in the Mandalorian line for the Black Series, and then it says the logo on the side there as well. So yeah, let's get this figure open and see what he looks like. So we have the Mandalorian out of the box, and he looks amazing. I absolutely love the Beskar armor. I think it personally looks a lot better than the old Mandalorian figure, or just the old armor for him. And I will definitely do a comparison later in the video, but for right now, let's look at this guy. He looks really good. I love the silver of the armor. I really wish it was more of like a shiny silver like in the actual TV show, but they did with what they had, and it looks really good. Yeah, looks really good. You can put the like rifle into the peg in his back, and it doesn't fit very well, but if it's all right. So let's get the Mandalorian down and get a close look at all the cool details on the figure. So we have it all close up on Mando's helmet, and it just looks amazing. There is a big color difference between this Mando's helmet and the old one. Again, I will do a comparison later, but first I just want to get into all the details on this guy. So, turn him around here. He does have that little like side helmet thing. No paint details on it, and it kind of has like that seam line going down the side, but it does look alright. This little vent thing in the back, again, looks really good. No paint on that except for the silver color, and then the exact same thing on that side. One thing I do love about this guy is the mud horn on his shoulder pad there. It looks really good. Again, there isn't any paint on it except for the color it's molded in, but it just looks amazing. One thing I like about this figure more than I do the old one is the undersuit. It's actually like a brown color now, and it goes so much better with the rest of his armor compared to the last one, which is a tan color. Again, I will get into the comparison later, but this one looks really good. Painting back down, we have his gauntlets on the side. Yeah, they're just gauntlets. He does still have the same hand armor as before with the little blue arrows, and then we do have the whistling birds on this side. Looks really good. There isn't any paint on that. I wish they would have added the little blue tips, but that would have been pretty hard to paint. We do have the little I want to call them like grenades that he uses in it. He uses it in the one where he saves Baby Yoda. He blows a hole in the wall. Then he also uses it in the one where they have to take down the AT-ST. So he does use both of those. And the thing is, those are actually red. So they didn't paint that, and I really wish they did. Just a little center circle of those red. But it's alright that they didn't. Panning down. The one thing I don't understand about the leg armor, which I will get into again in the review, is, or not the review, the comparison, is that this one has like the brown color on it. So was that one originally painted brown, and then he just painted silver over it to make it look like Beskar, or is this one Beskar that he briefly painted brown? And again, I will talk about that, but the rest of the legs are exactly the same. So yeah, now that we're here, let's go and look at the comparison. So the big difference you can see in these two are the helmets. The newer version is a brighter silver color, where the other one is more of a gunmetal gray silver. And then the older one also has those little brown scuffs and marks on it, and he fell over. Anyway, makes it look like rusty and muddy. So I do like that on the old one, but I just love the cleanness of the newer one. Let's get this guy standing back up here. There we go. So one big difference, actually the main big difference in this are the chest armor and the shoulder pads. So of course the shoulder pads are different. Let's start with those. This one is a little bit smaller shoulder pads, where this one is bigger and it has that giant like groove down the middle. On this side, close to the same thing, just smaller. This one does have a groove on the edge, but doesn't have the mud horn on it. And then the two chest pieces are different shapes as well, and they both look really good. And what I was talking about a little bit earlier with the thighs, as you can see, this one right here is the same brown color as this one. So my only question is, why is this brown? Because if he just got a new set of armor made for him, did he try to paint it brown and like actually this should be silver? Or did he just use the exact same one from that one and move it over and just try to like get rid of some of the paint? My only thing, I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a question. It doesn't really have to do with the figure because that is accurate to the show. I was just wondering. So, and then the rest of the legs are the same. The only difference is this is a bluish color for that knee pad, where that one is more of a brown grayish color. So the capes on the back are exactly the same. The color wise is a little bit different. It's probably a little bit harder to tell with the lights shining on it, but this one is a little bit brighter than that one. So yeah, let's go and look at Mando with his jetpack. So with the Mandalorian, I actually put him up on my floating stand, I guess you could say. And he does look really good. I kind of put him at a sideways angle just to make it look like he was flying, but he could just stand up straight. Anyway, the jetpack does look really, really good. Take him off of the stand, and yeah, I believe it is the exact same as the Jango Fett mold, but I could be wrong. Actually, I do think it is different than Jango Fett mold, and only because if you take it off of this, he does have these two little pegs in the side, and there is the holes in that for that as well. And I don't believe Jango Fett had it like that. I believe his were actually horizontal, where these are vertical holes. So I do think that this is a brand new mold for the jetpack. I could be wrong because I don't have the original Jango Fett, but from what I've seen. So yeah, the cape does just come easily off, fits right over his head. Not easily off, it takes a little bit of effort to get it off. You have to bend it and twist it a little bit, but it does come off. And I'd say don't do it too much, because if you're doing it constantly, taking it on and off, it'll probably eventually start to tear and rip. So I'd say don't take it off a whole lot, but every time you switch between the jetpack and that, it'll be fine. It is a soft rubber, so it does bend pretty well. And so let's go and try to get a few poses with Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian. So the first one is just having Baby Yoda on the ground next to him. Of course, he is very, very tiny, and it works though. It looks really good as well. I just love Baby Yoda and the Mando as a duo, and I really hope to see more of them in Season 2. Here's my personal way that I like Baby Yoda and Mando to be posed together, and that's just Mando holding him. I think it looks really, really good. And I think it looks even better with the Beskar armor now too, because before I just do it with the normal one, and it looks really, really good. Yeah, so let's go and get one last look of how Baby Yoda can pose with the Mandalorian. So this is just another way you can pose Baby Yoda with the Mandalorian. So this is actually just a cloth, pretty much bag, satchel looking thing that I made. And I think it looks really good. I based it off the Season 2 poster. I'll throw that up on screen. And yeah, I think it looks really good, and it looks sick with Baby Yoda in it. But Hasbro also made their own version of this. It's coming out in the Scout Trooper, like Remnant Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike set. And this is what it looks like. And it's hard plastic for one, but two, I just think it looks way, way too big. Anyway, so I think mine looks better personally, but yeah, that's just another way you can pose Baby Yoda with the Mandalorian, and hopefully you get to see a little bit more of it in Season 2. So the Mandalorian does come with two accessories. First up is his rifle, and I didn't get the other rifle down from the other Mandalorian because it is exactly the same. There is same paint, everything else is the same, and it looks really good. Just have a brown buttstock here, and it does look really good as well. You kind of just wrap his hand around like this part of the gun, and then his finger in the little ring there. There is a little thing that clips into the back of the hole for like the gun clip, and it doesn't fit super well, but it gets the job done. It transitions to like a gunmetal gray, right, like a barrel there, and then a nice silver tip for the electro thing. So it looks really good, but the blasters are actually different. So get them straightened out. On the top is the new one, and the bottom is the old one. As you can clearly tell, that the bottom one is pretty much a gunmetal gray color with a black handle. The top one is a silver with a brown handle. So I actually like the gunmetal gray better, but I wish it had the brown handle. But the silver is more accurate to the show. So what I wish they did was get the gunmetal gray, added the brown handle to it. I think that looks better, but yeah, it's just a big paint difference between two figures that I just thought was really weird that they change it like that without changing the rifle. So yeah, let's go and get my final thoughts on the figure. So overall, I do really like this figure, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. It has his blaster, it has his rifle, and it looks super cool. Yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. There's nothing wrong with this figure in my opinion. The pegs in the back are a little bad, but it does the job well enough, and I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I definitely recommend this figure to any Mandalorian fans or just fans looking for a really cool figure. If you guys did make it to the end of the video, I just kind of like to reward you guys a little bit. If you guys didn't know, the old Mandalorian just went back up on GameStop.com for $16, and I'm recording this Thursday, so this will come out Friday. But as of Thursday morning, it went back in stock, and it is like 8 or 9 on Thursday night right now, and it's still in stock on GameStop.com, and it's $16, which means they have to have a lot of them, and they're trying to get rid of them. So if you guys do want a chance to get your own Mandalorian, go and buy from GameStop. I'm not sponsored in any way, but I just kind of wanted to reward you guys for making it to the end of the video and watching all the way through, because yeah, so if you didn't miss out on the original Mandalorian, you can go pick it up on sale. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.